10 Strangest Things Discovered in Osama bin Laden's Compound. 1. Disney Movies. Osama had young children at the compound, but he also supposedly hated Western pop culture. So it's weird that he kept Disney films at the compound. His collection included Cars, Chicken Little, and Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. As a Sunni fundamentalist, Osama didn't believe in dinosaurs. 2. Marijuana Garden. The Abbottabad compound included a vegetable garden. It had cabbages, potatoes, and cannabis plants. The weed was estimated to be worth around $1 million. 3. His son's wedding video. The video showed Osama bin Laden's wedding in Iran. The guest list proved very useful for intelligence services. It included multiple members of al-Qaeda's inner circle. Hamza himself was killed in 2019. 4. Video games. Bin Laden had no internet connection at the compound. It would have been traceable. His people passed all the necessary info on flash drives. Bin Laden had lots of games downloaded: Half-Life, Super Mario Bros., Yoshi's Island DS, Final Fantasy VII, Dragon Ball Z. He even had Counter-Strike. It's not clear who played them, however. 5. Conspiracy books. Osama's personal library was full of surprises. He owned several books on American military and diplomatic history. These included Noam Chomsky's writings on government thought control. The library also had books by conspiracy theorists on 9/11, the Committee of 300, and the Illuminati. 6. Cowboy hats. As a kid, Osama fancied himself a cowboy. He learned to ride horses on his father's ranch. His favorite TV show was Fury. Apparently, he often wore a cowboy hat at the compound. 7. Soccer balls. Osama did not play soccer. The balls actually came from outside the compound. The perimeter was fenced off by 7-foot walls. Neighborhood kids often played ball in the street. If a ball flew into the compound, it was not returned. The guards instead gave the kids 50 rupees to buy a new one. The kids soon began to throw the balls in on purpose. 8. Pornography. There was a large collection of video porn at the compound. It's one of the discoveries that has never been detailed. There's no evidence Osama ever watched porn, but it might have served a different purpose. Osama may have inserted encrypted instructions into the files. This was a way to communicate with his followers. 9. Movies about Osama bin Laden. Yes, Osama apparently loved watching himself. Several films about him were found on his hard drive. One of them was Where in the World is Osama bin Laden? This documentary was made by Morgan Spurlock in 2008. He traveled to 7 different countries trying to find Osama. In the film, Spurlock concludes, Osama must be in Abbottabad, Pakistan. That's exactly where he was found and killed 3 years later. 10. Personal diary. Osama kept a journal where he wrote down his thoughts. The 228-page document was addressed to his family members. In 2011, shortly before Osama's death, the Arab Spring occurred. He was closely following the uprisings, writing,
"This chaos and the absence of leadership in the revolutions is the best environment to spread al-Qaeda's thoughts and ideas.